Tell it.
Rock him.
One Piece, episode 1125.
Don't forget the like button.
Don't forget to subscribe if you're new.
Don't forget the Patreon.
Because you guys will get it first. Let's get to it.
But there's one thing a Saiyan always keeps.
I did agree. We're supposed to get his backstory pretty soon. Kuma's.
Oh, we're going to get his backstory.
Yeah.
So we're probably going to get to see all of the memory stuff that was in that bubble.
Yep.
Or a paw.
I don't know when we're supposed to get it, but
Be on the lookout for that then. Hopefully it's not going to be, I mean, if it has to be announced like that, then chances are it's going to be like a couple of episodes then. And I think that's probably fair. In all honesty, I guess I'm just impatient. Because you can't really flesh out Kuma's backstory in one episode, to be quite honest. He's a very mysterious and complicated character.
see the post on this on Facebook or something. Somebody said the voice actor for Luffy. I was like, oh, she's getting, oh, she's about to. I was like, I was in the comments. I was like, don't you say that?
Oh God! Now. Yeah, she's like, I just looked up how old she was. She's like 80, 81, 82. Some, she's in her 80s. She's in the low 80s for sure. I just know somebody asked like, how long you gonna keep doing this for? She's like, until I can't. So that's a fulfilling career though. You've been doing this since 1999. Yeah. And it wasn't even just that one. You've been doing it like, because even after One Piece, like you're still doing your granny from Don to Don.
Well, that was a lot easier. So.
Yeah. Oh, they throwing hands already. Okay, let's go.
Oh.
I like him. He hasn't really done too much to piss me off. He's just been doing his job ever since we met him. Damn.
Yeah, for somebody it was just hands.
Yeah, just hockey and hands? Yeah. You good. I forget everybody can do that bullshit. Great, so are the Straw Hats gonna have to deal with all these people? Who's gonna deal with the sea beast weapon? The one calling the shots?
I don't know, that Chihuahua?
Chihuahua? What? Oh, I would hate to be on that ship. That's terrifying. Oh, who the fuck?
Oh, this guy.
Oh, yeah. Damn.
Okay, we'll see what he does.
He hella ugly though. I can't look at him without thinking of the shrimp though.
Okay, Street Fighter ass character.
So Vice Admirals, okay. I keep forgetting about that. That's a rank.
Yeah, the Vice.
It's Admirals and the Vice Admirals. Chopper, what?
Boy, stressed.
Yeah, last time we faced you, we all got sent away. We don't have to. That's low key. That's PTSD. Yeah, specifically. And even then, most of y'all still can't fight back against him now. That's the thing. I would have figured everybody would at least learn hockey to some degree, but it was only like, what, 3 of you that learned how to use hockey? That kind of sucks.
Oh, just imagine if Robin learned hockey.
Man, yeah, hockey, multiple slaps, that'd be fire. We're about to get hold in this moment. Damn.
That's clean.
Oh, come on, man. That looked good. Damn. Since they saved my life, low key.
She moving, boy.
Ooh. Yeah, but he's made out of light, buddy.
I thought that was a hat.
No, that's his big ass head.
That is what I thought it was at first.
I miss him in this style of pinstripe. The solid black and yellow one, like it's cool, but like I don't fuck with it nearly as much as this one.
What's up, everybody?
Hey guys.
Hey guys.
Hey guys. Hi guys. Join Patreon today. Well, you'll get everything
Uncut.
unedited.
Don't forget to pick a tier.
And remember, you'll get it first.
Let's get it. Go ahead. Okay, so you're not even really like blood related. You're just adopted.
Relatable.
That's funny because we did see him eating that before this fight.
Yeah.
Aww. Thinks I'll work for food. I just need somebody to feed me. Aww. Oh, he drew blood on that one. Please, no! Oh my god, please be okay. Oh, he don't look okay.
Was it to the chest?
Is that what a damn from that? Oh damn, it's halfway already. Fuck. Yeah, you saw that? What the fuck was that? Was that the robot? You can see that?
What?
That glowing eye dark shadow shit in the background?
No.
You notice that? I'm wondering if that's the robot. Damn it, bro. Like if you got a remote like that to control something that powerful and detrimental to this fight, like can you I know it's unethical, but like could you stuff it somewhere where the sun don't shine? Prison type style? Shove it in your butt or something?
Now how you gonna use it?
Huh?
Now how you gonna use it?
He already made his orders. He doesn't need to use it anymore.
But what if the war's undone and you want to make new commands? You're gonna keep popping it in and out?
Yeah.
No.
Something, man. Because you can't take chances with it just falling out like that. Now is one-sided as hell. You about to lose the last line of defense on the sea. It just made it that much easier for them now. They don't have, after this, they don't have any other defenses. It's just the Stryads against an admiral, vice admirals, the rest of the Navy fleet out there, the pacifistas, and who knows which way the wind's gonna blow on the Seraphims. And they got one of the elders on the fucking ship. Yeah, no, it's very detrimental right now. I don't know why everybody's surprised, like we didn't know that was gonna happen. Yo, smack her again, but smack her in the teeth. I look like a chest shot. Yeah, and there's no Kuma to here. There's no Kuma and there's no Rayleigh to save y'all this time. I feel like Luffy can take him if he can take down Kaido, but I don't know. I'm just a little iffy.
What kind of woman?
Shouldn't we take this serious? I mean, they're right to worry, but I feel like this is overkill. You about to try some funny shit, bro? And make it even more difficult? Oh, you about to try and kill Vegapunk, and she gonna take the charge. Like, Zoro, you didn't feel that shit? Damn.
You just fucked up. That's fucked up.
We about to get him against Lucci? I mean, if Lucci's gonna fight anybody else, it would have to be him. He's no match for Luffy at all. Yeah, it looks like we're getting a fight between them. Where are they going? Luffy, you don't feel like this nigga's spiritual pressure or some shit? Oh, he already on it. Oh, on site! Woo! What the fuck? What in the My Hero Academia animation? Nah, I owe you some get back. Damn, bitch. That's nice. Sentomaru's down. I'm glad that that wasn't like a long, drawn-out background story. Great. I need it to be like that for all the rest of them moving forward. Get the gist of it, right? We don't need it to be all that long. Good. Huh? Why?
What's up with your backstories?
Because we've been dealing with this shit for years. We getting sidebar characters who don't need a flashback just to flush them out. And while that's cool sometimes when we're in the middle of some important shit like this, where we got like 1,000,001 storylines going on, kind of don't need the background story for the extra that doesn't kind of matter. You know what I mean?
She's not really extra.
You keep calling her a she when it's absolutely a guy.
Whatever. It's One Piece. We never know.
You said nephew.
Hey.
Anyway.
Gender swap.
No, I'm fine with that. That was a flashback that was done well because it was quick, it was solid, it was to the point. You already know they have a relationship. They flushed out knowing that, oh, we're not actually related. We didn't need to go into his village and see what was going on in his village and shit and why he got kicked out or any of that other shit. Normally, an old school version of One Piece would have definitely went that route and flushed all that shit out. We didn't need that. Just get to the point so we can move this shit along, because aside from this fight right here, because we're just now getting back into the swing of things, we forget there's still a whole bunch of other shit going on right now outside of Egghead. There's still that shit with like, how's Law doing? How's Law and what the hell is his name? Polar bear ass nigga? I keep calling him Panda. Beppo. Like, how are they doing? What's going on with Garp and the rest of, like, did Blackbeard make it back to that island? Is he going somewhere else? Where's Blackbeard? I don't really care about Kobe and them. They should be on their way back to headquarters or whatever, I suppose, to report what's going on. I don't know if they even would report what's going on because he's not technically a part of the main military anymore. He gave that part up. But like, there's a whole bunch of other things that's going on. So focusing super long on a backstory, I feel, is unnecessary. But they did this one right. I know Kuma needs a little bit more time than a quarter of an episode. I've come to terms with that. I just don't want it to be like no 3 fucking episode ass thing of getting his background story. That's so much.
A long backstory, so.
And we got some of it already. Like, just like, I feel like at this point you could like take those things and kind of piece together the other pieces. But I know that's not going to be the thing because we're just now finding out from this arc alone that Bonnie is even his daughter. We didn't know that before.
That's what I'm saying. We gotta go to his
So,
backstory, how he started, and
how he got to the point where he got with the freedom fighters and all that stuff. What made him make the deal with them to turn him into a part cyborg and shit like that. Then his tales as a warlord, yeah. And then his like final wishes, his final thoughts before he turned that shit into the little memory bubble thing for his daughter, hoping that she would eventually get it. Like, I know it's going to be a minute. I'm just hoping it won't be something super extended and super long. But I know that's the direction it's gonna go. I know that already. I just, fingers crossed that it's not, you know what I mean? Yeah. But aside from all that, so Kizaru, Luffy, Lucci, Zoro. Cool. Sanji and the rest of the crew, I don't even know. I don't even know who they're gonna have to deal with. The Vices?
Yeah, they're on their way.
Oh, that's true. Well, they can't be on their way yet. The only reason why Kizaru's even up there is because he's light and he can pass through it. So if no one's destroying the thing or deactivating the shield, then they can't get through. But they're working currently on deactivating the shield. So then eventually they're gonna get through. But the question is, how fast can they get from there to all the way up there to close the distance? It should take a minute because they have to take like the little light speed Jetson tube shits or whatever, right? Like you can't just get up there. Like it has to be like a select way that you get up there. That was the whole point, wasn't it?
The airwalk. They can just go up there.
You're right. I keep forgetting about the fucking airwalking. Oh my god, it's such a cool skill when we have it. And it's only Sanji. Why is he the only one who can airwalk?
He's the one who learned it from the island when he was with.
His learning was running away from the island of trans women.
That's how he learned.
That nigga ran for his life until he could fly away. That's crazy. Everybody else learned a different way. That's funny. But yeah, no, so it goes back to what I was saying earlier in the reaction. Like, I feel like a lot of them should have known how to use hockey by now. Like, Usopp can kind of learn hockey, clearly, because we saw the, like, Conqueror shit. No, not the Conqueror shit. Well, why am I forgetting what it's called already? The Future Sight one. It's Conquerors. Damn. Why am I forgetting the forms of hockey all of a sudden? Yeah, but you know what I'm talking about, the fucking Future Sight one. I don't remember what it's called right now. I'm drawing a blank. That's crazy. But it's the Future Sight one that he's got, but he doesn't even know how to use that shit. I don't even think he knew that he did that shit, for real. I think he just knew he got lucky, I guess. But it's just Zoro and Luffy and Sanji. Frankie can't use hockey. Robin can't use hockey. Nami can't use hockey. Usopp can't use the hockey that they're using. Chopper can't do it. Brook can't do it. Am I missing anybody? Jinbei. Jinbei should be able to do it, right? Jinbei has hockey, right?
I think so.
I'm pretty sure Jinbei has hockey. I'm just gonna say Jinbei has hockey. I feel like if you're a warlord, you should have hockey at some point, right? I feel like all the warlords can use hockey right now. Can Crocodile use hockey? We never got that far. But that's the old version of One Piece that kind of like... That's plot hole version of One Piece. Okay, I'll just assume Jinbei can use hockey. No, yeah, he can use hockey because he used hockey when he fought that little saber-tooth ass nigga in Wano, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, 100% he has hockey. Yeah, I feel like more candidates should be able to use that shit. Like, if no one else, Brook, Frankie, and at least Usopp should be able to do the shit. Maybe even Robin.
Brook using hockey is crazy.
Is it? I feel like he should be able to do it. Why not? It was just because you're dead? Technically? I feel like you should be able to use it. You're strong. You're one of the main fighters of the crew. Like, as far as muscle goes, like you're like the underrated muscle in the crew. People forget how strong Brook is until he does some shit. And he be doing some, no pun intended, but so he be doing some cold shit. Yeah, I feel like you should have hockey. Chopper, I'm not tripping off of him not having hockey because he's the doctor or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, you got transformations and shit like that. But yeah, at this stage, you guys are like a Yonko level threat now. You should all have hockey. I don't understand why you don't. I don't understand why a lot of you don't.
Should.
Maybe not all of them, but like
handfuls.
Like if it's 10 of them, I feel like at least 7 or 8 of you should be able to use hockey. Like maybe 10 shouldn't be able to do
5,
it.
6.
5, 6?
Everybody doesn't need to use hockey.
At least just to defend yourself or make yourself more of a threat. Like if I look at a Yonko level pirate crew, I'm pretty sure a lot of them know how to use hockey. You can't tell me people in Shank's crew don't know how to use hockey. There's no fucking way. You can't tell me people
use it, so we don't know.
True, but I'm saying like for a person whose whole thing is strictly hockey and nothing else, the nigga took out a sword to use hockey to make a telegram message from hella far away to another island to an admiral to tell him to fuck off. Yeah, I feel like they should all know something.
That's because he can do that. That's why he can do that.
No, I'm not saying do it on his level, but I'm saying you could at least do the base, like, you know, like fucking armament hockey. That's what it was, armament. Armament hockey and something else. Supportive? No. That's gonna bug me, bro. It's the Future Sight one. It's the Future Sight one that I always forget. I know armament because we always
observation. Blah, 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 blah.
Observation hockey.
Yeah.
So
I give the Usopp shit. That's fine.
Like you could at least have more of that or more control of that.
So
especially because all you do is just slingshot fucking Luffy, trees at people.
Sanji, Zoro,
Jinbei. That's 4 out of the 10.
I say
Usopp, at least for observation.
Usopp and Robin definitely should know it by now. Because after Robin's been with
Dragon and shit like that, hanging out with Luffy's brother Sabo and shit, yes, you should absolutely know hockey, bro.
For sure. Chopper, fuck no.
No, it's not that big deal. Nami, she's got Zeus. She literally have like a little mini demigod in your baton. No, you're fine.
No. Brooke,
and you don't get into no hand-to-hands enough for you to have to deal with hockey to begin with. So yeah, no.
Brooke is questionable. Meh.
I say Brooke. Out of the people that's left,
Frankie, because he can't even use it. So
he's a robot. I don't care about him not being able to use it. Honestly, Frankie's fine because he doesn't. Since the time skip, he's never had an upgrade. You know, have you noticed that? Every time he's gotten into a fight with somebody, he's just squaring up and he's just him in the fight. Every single time.
We're talking about his nipple lasers. His nipple lights.
That shit was funny. Because, like, what? Why? Of all the places. That's so stupid.
I mean, yeah, he hasn't upgraded since Wano.
Yeah, he hasn't. Even then, he didn't have an upgrade. He just got into a mech that he made. If he just fought on his own, he's been taking people down on his own. He's never had no extra boost, no Zenkai boost. No, he's had nothing. No hockey, no nothing. And he's actually been mangling people. And he's just been inventing more shit to get better. Frankie's kind of like solid, honestly, without the hockey. So I'm fine with him not having it. Like I said, I really feel like it should just go to Brooke. He hasn't had an upgrade. He hasn't had no booster. He hasn't had no special thing that's happened where he's like the power of friendship and he prevails. Like no, he just be beating the fuck out of people. He just be strong righting people and just hooking their ass and taking them down or hitting them with that fucking laser. He's solid. Yeah, I feel like it should go to Brooke and Robin for sure. If we're doing 6 out of the 10, 100%. Brooke, Robin, and Usopp. Usopp for a different type of hockey, obviously, because that's his thing. Foresight. Luffy learned foresight just by watching. The fuck was his name? I'm forgetting everybody's name. The nigga from goddamn Whole Cake. Big Mom's son. The mochi nigga.
Mochi.
Why am I forgetting his name? I know his name. Katakuri. Yeah, he learned it just from watching Katakuri a couple times, and he mastered that. Well, I won't say he mastered it, but he got that shit to where he could future sight some shit a couple of seconds before it happens, right? Usopp should absolutely be able to do that. Like he just doesn't have. I don't know, maybe because he just doesn't have the right mindset currently to do that. Maybe he'll have that in Elbaf. I don't know. People who probably already read the manga know he's probably not gonna get that. But it's gonna be one of those things where he's gonna have his like weird hero moment for sure towards the end of the series. I'm sure about that. But
yeah.
These are just my thoughts and opinions on the shit. Let me know what you guys think. You think everybody's fine where they're at with the hockey, or you think everybody should, or not everybody, but where we're at with the certain people who should have hockey should have it? Because I feel like some people should absolutely have it by now. But I digress and shit. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell for all the videos that get dropped. Patreon, you'll get it first. Monthly social is down below. And until next time, for episode 1126, we'll be here telling it like it is.